Hi guys, welcome to my week 44 post VSG update. How are you? I hope you are all doing really well. I had the most wonderful week this week, mostly due to you guys. Thanks so much for all of your incredibly kind birthday wishes, cards, gifts. My God, you guys are incredible. I had a really great birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 20th, 2016 in Morristown, New Jersey at Morristown Medical Center. My high weight starting weight day of surgery was 265. I'm 5'8". I am 31 years old. Last week I came to you at my lowest adult weight ever of 173.7. This week I am 175 even. So that is a 1.3 pound gain for the week and 90 pounds down since surgery. But 175 is still lower than my lowest adult weight ever, so I'm still really happy with that. And let me explain. Okay, so if you've been following along, for the last 3 weeks, I've had serious, what's it called? PMS. Physical and emotional PMS, and normally that does not happen to me. Okay, so pre-surgery, my periods were very short, 1 to 2 days at most, but heavy, And post-surgery, my periods have been regular, but very long, 8 to 10 days. In terms of PMS, a couple days before, kind of normal, feeling bloated, hormonal, whatever. But this time is the first time since surgery that it has been so bad. It was 2.5 weeks solid of hormonally feeling terrible, physically feeling terrible, bloated, cramps, achy, acne all over my face, bad. And I try to remind myself that probably means okay, when you lose fat very quickly, estrogen is dumping into your bloodstream at a faster speed than your body can normally process. So it's normal and it's okay because of rapid weight loss. But man, this one was rough. So last Thursday I came to you at 173, which was my lowest adult weight ever, and I was so happy. And then I began the birthday celebrations. And I really didn't eat bad over the weekend. I think Thursday night, my husband and I shared a milkshake, and I maybe had this much of it, so less than half of it for sure. I mean, it was enough to make my stomach hurt, but it was delicious. And then maybe Saturday or Sunday, we had frozen yogurt. And that's it. Honestly, the rest of the weekend, I ate mostly normally. So here's what's crazy. At one point, I think Saturday or Sunday, I was 179. You guys, that was a 6-pound gain in 3 or 4 days. Blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. I felt so bloated and crampy though. I knew it was water weight, mostly. But still, I was kind of freaking out, and my husband was like, no, but water is really heavy. I'm like, not 6 pounds. And he was like, no, really. And so I looked it up. Guys, did you know 1 pound of water is only 15 ounces of water? That's right. 5 pounds could be 75 ounces of water, which, if you think about it, is the amount of water I drink in a day. It's honestly not that much. It's not like a bathtub full of water. So I guess it was water weight, because by the time today came around, I'm up 1.3 pounds, which is probably the milkshake and the yogurt, and a little overindulgence. And the fact that I'm still bloated and crampy, I'm still on my period. We're 8 days in now. So, I'm not mad at all. I know why this is happening, and I feel very confident that it will come back off very soon. Having said that, it was kind of a crazy time to be so incredibly emotional during my birthday, because with every card, message, gift that I received, I literally cried tears of joy. Literally crying. And I don't think I had cried tears of joy in a very long time, maybe since my wedding. I can't remember the last time I was so overwhelmed with joy. And again, that is so thanks to you guys. You really made me feel so special and so loved. And what's crazy is that I've never really been the kind of person to have a whole lot of friends, and I certainly haven't made new friends in a long time. And so birthdays for me since I became an adult, have basically been with my husband and my mom and a couple close friends, like lunch or dinner or whatever, like very, very, very small affairs. And I mean, this year, physically in real life, it was equally small. It was just me and my husband. We went to dinner. We went to Six Flags all day. Hold on, that's a separate NSV. Let's talk about that for a second. We went to Six Flags all day on Monday, and first of all, it was so much fun. The weather was perfect. There were like no lines at all because it was Monday. But secondly, I was on my period and I felt like so bloated that I didn't even want to wear like shorts and definitely not pants because it was kind of warm. So I wore a skirt, like, with an elastic waistband. And this was a huge NSV for me, to be out in the heat all day in a skirt and not experience like extreme chafing in between my legs. Before surgery, for as long as I can remember, if I ever wore a skirt of any length during any weather, I always had to wear shorts underneath, because otherwise I'd have really bad chafing between my legs. Bad. Like, I love wearing skirts. I've always liked my legs. But always had to wear shorts underneath. So I own a gazillion bike shorts, like short, skin-tight shorts, because I always wore them under skirts, and they definitely make you hotter. But if I didn't, I mean, it would literally, like, the skin on my legs would, like, bleed. I'd have, like, scabs the next day because it was that bad. I've gone through it all, right? Powders, creams, lotions. Shorts were just the way to go for me. Anyway, so I didn't wear shorts on Monday when we went to Six Flags all day. And I just wore a skirt, and it was fine. Like, no chafing, no rubbing, no sweating. Like, it was amazing. So definitely a major NSV. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was a small affair. It was just me and him. But I feel like I have so many new friends this year, and that's you guys. And it's like, even though it's virtual friends, a lot of you I've met in real life, and a lot of you I hope to continue meeting in real life. But it doesn't matter. It's real friendship. And I feel, oh, my hair is doing something crazy. Whoops. Oh, well. I feel so happy because it's real, and I feel like we can really connect over something, and you guys, like, really get it, right? You know what I'm going through. I know what you're going through, and we can be there for each other, and I love that kind of mutual support that we can show for each other. So, anyway, it was just a really wonderful, happy birthday. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, but my period has been terrible. Terrible. I finally feel like it's almost over, and I think my weight is going to come down just based on that. But also, it is exactly 56 days, exactly 8 weeks until my 1-year surgery. I have to lose these last 10 pounds, and basically I plan to eat perfectly until then. It's not that long. It's 8 weeks. My plan is to have no cheat days for 8 weeks. Kind of like the final sprint. And again, I know it's not like the end, and after that I will have to maintain my weight or maybe try to keep losing so I have some wiggle room, whatever, but I want to give myself 8 solid weeks of eating right with no cheat days. To be honest with you guys, a lot of times Thursdays feel like cheat days because I weigh in that day in the morning, and then, during the day, I get a little snacky, I get a little carby, and then I feel like, okay, I've got the rest of the week to make up for it, but I always feel like I give myself a hump, like on Fridays I weigh more, and then I have the rest of the week to make up for it. So, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I don't want to do that, at least for the next 8 weeks. My goal is to have no cheat days. Not like eat everything super perfect, because that's unrealistic, but no full-on cheat days. That's my goal. Oh, right, one more thing. Speaking of my period, have you guys ever heard of Thinx underwear? If you haven't, look it up. I'll link them below. I'm not going to talk too much about it, except that I tried them, and they are amazing, and I want to buy more, and if you have any questions, let me know. Like, if you've read up on it and you've been wondering about it and you're curious, they work and they're awesome, and I love them. So link below if you don't know what I'm talking about. Also, I haven't really gone to the gym much this week just because I felt like a train ran over me. However, I have gone, okay, so I haven't done like my normal cardio and strength training stuff, but I have done a lot of yoga and Pilates, reformer kind of stuff, which I hadn't been doing before, but I did that exclusively this week, and it's just felt so good, you know, and I realized that even though it's not like burning a gazillion calories in the gym, it definitely makes me feel stronger, and it definitely makes me feel good. And I realize it's good to have a reminder that I go to the gym because I like it, not because I have to. I mean, I've always enjoyed going to the gym, but some days I feel like I kind of pressure myself to like, even if physically I'm not up for it. And this week I'm glad I was able to kind of take a step back and listen to my body. And I think, you know, I've said this before, a big part of learning to listen to your body is knowing when you need to rest. So this week I took it easy with my exercising, and it just felt so good. I love working out, I love going to the gym, and I love having flexibility and freedom and like a wide range of things I can do at the gym, right? If I'm feeling like super strong, I can do one thing. If I'm feeling like, oh my God, I'm about to die, I can do another thing. But everywhere in between, I still enjoy going to the gym. So that's definitely a nice reminder. Anyway, I'm going to keep this short and brief. I feel like I've been on social media so much this week because I've just been so happy with with my life and with you guys and with everything that's going on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk with you soon. Okay, bye.